Welcome everybody, Coach Kevin here. Today I'm gonna walk you through how I design my session. Today's Thursday. It's an attacking transition session. We have a three-team rotation today, so 4v4s or 5v5 plus your neutral. You're trying to match it because you have three teams, so 4v4 plus 4 or 5v5 plus 5. So first things first, I use Tactical Pad. I've been using it for many years now. It's very easy going. You can add notes, etc. But let me walk you through this real quick on what it looks like today. So the size is the length of two 18-yard boxes. The width is of one 18-yard box. Obviously, we had three teams, so we have a goalkeeper, and then we have four players on the field in the middle. So attacking transition, in my physical periodization and tactical periodization, is attacking transition from defending third. So I'm going to focus more on defending and the defenders. So you can use two big goals. I'm going to use two big goals here because I have two goalkeepers. You can also use one big goal and two mini goals if you want to. So obviously goalkeeper there. Let's give him another penny. So we know it's a goalkeeper. So four players on the field. Obviously, when you have defenders on one side, you would have your forward. If you have midfielders on one side, you would have the other midfielders as well. So the white team will probably line up in a 6, 8, 10, and then our number 9. And it's three teams, so let's not forget the bumpers. So let me add the bumpers here real quick. Let me give them a quick penny. So usually I put the bumpers on the outside, but given the fact that this is an attacking transition, and one of the sub-principles is to your first action forward, you're gonna put the bumpers next to the goal. So that's what we're gonna do here. Let me give them a penny real quick for the bumpers, and then we can actually get started here. So here we go. One more thing missing. You guessed it, the ball. So this is just an example. So we're focusing on the red team to win the ball. So the defending, once they win the ball, it's an attacking transition. So let me just add this halfway line. So the objective here is that they also join the attack with speed and push up the defensive line. So you want to make sure that it's marked off in the middle of the field here. So when they actually have that attacking transition moment, that they would also push up to the attacking half. So let me just get a sequence going here real quick. So goalkeeper plays it to the 8. 6 will support. And again, this is very easy going, very simple once you get the hang of it here. So let's get a sequence going, 8 to 10. And then number 6 will open up here. So this is just leading up to the attacking transition moment. There we go. Number 6 will now carry the ball, attack the space. And then we pinch in, we try to outnumber the opponent defensively. And here, number 6, let's make number 6 lose the ball here. So number 4 will close them in. It's a 1v1 situation. Number 4 wins the ball, and right there is the moment of attacking transition. So they just want the ball back. So your first action forward now is that you look for the player first away from your goal. So your bumpers are not static, they're allowed to move. So your next pass from the player who won the ball would be a forward pass. And then obviously from there will be some movement. The ball will trigger the movements from the other players as well, where they will run to running line, running pattern, etc. Unmark the defenders. So over here now, so joining the attack with speed is another sub-principle. So once you play the bumper will most likely cross the ball here. And you're looking for your defenders here to push up and join the attack with speed. So that's why we have marked it off halfway. So when they do score, right, you see number 4 and 5 on the attacking half, so that's a good thing, and that goal actually counts. So that's two coaching points that we can actually um, um, coach here during the session is your first action forward, and then joining the attack with speed, meaning there is an incentive for all the players to get on the attacking half. So let me just show you guys another example. So here you go. Let me show you guys another example here. So very similar setup. So obviously the attackers have the ball. They will try to penetrate into our defending half here. So let me just do a different pattern where 8 will most likely pass the ball forward to 10 maybe. There we go. 10 will receive the ball, turn up. We try to outnumber the opponent, make it compact. There we go. And then number 10 will go into the 1v1 or maybe a pass. There's a 1v1. Let me just continue this one. Very similar. A defender will win the ball. But now it's a good example. This is a little bit deeper into our own defending half here. So they have a little bit more distance to cover to actually get that incentive going. So here we go. So they win the ball back, pass back to the goalkeeper, and then they will see number 6. Ball to 6. 6 will carry the ball. They pass the ball to 10 because there's a passing channel there to finish. And you have to look at your 4 and 5 now to actually push up and join the attack with speed. And if they fail to do so, right, either the attackers can still hold possession or hold off a little bit before they score. But if they score and 4 and 5 are not there yet, then obviously it's a no-go. Let me try and find some transparent thing here. Here we go. I apologize. Sometimes I also still struggle here with the. Just get another one here. So we have two. So we can highlight the two defenders, which actually brings up another idea here to highlight the players. And I'll put the full tactical pad here at the end of this video. So you guys are welcome to download it. But obviously number 4 is not in the attacking half, and number 5 is not in the attacking half. So clearly, this is not a goal. So incentives. It depends on what the coach wants, but this is my main principles and sub principles. So let me just see here if we can highlight the players a little bit more here with tactical pad. So it actually gives you an idea on which players to actually focus on. So let me just add these real quick. Let me just connect them with a quick line, and then we can actually show it to people on coaching points. Yellow line is fine. There we go. And which brings me to another idea here. Let me go back because initially in the beginning, all right, so these two are connected, so that's good towards the end. And we have the double X's, perfect. So let me put that halfway. It's a good idea there to make it even more clear, for clarity. So let me go back here to the first pattern that we did where we were actually successful. So here the 4 and 5 actually crossed the halfway line. So let me just try and find a quick, uh, so we can show people that this was actually incentive that was being met and it is actually a goal. So I had a red X, so let me just connect these players first. So it's a very similar setup. So we have the 4 and 5, yellow line again. Yeah, yellow is fine. Slide, what was that, 7, 8, 9, something like that. And boom, boom. Okay, so they're connected. And just then for clarity, let me just add that little checkbox here. So they are aware uh, that this was actually an incentive. Let me see what's a good spot. Is that a good one? Uh, Looks a little off, maybe. Let me just play around with it, see what it gives. Um, there we go. It's fine. So let me just increase the speed here so we can actually go and see what. Yeah, there we go. And let me just play it real quick from the beginning. Let me see if we can actually touch base on every main principle and sub principle that we discussed. Let me speed it up. That's the first pattern. 6 lose the ball, 4 first action forward. You cross, they both cross the halfway. Perfect. Second pattern was where number 4 defender wins the ball back a little bit deeper. They fail to push up, joining with speed, and that goal does not count. Perfect.